Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really digging into something fundamental, how we actually, understand things, not just react.
Yeah, it's about navigating all the information coming at us. We're using P.A. Paiuto's knowledge, thought, and wisdom's path as our guide here.
Right. And the mission for you, listening, is basically to figure out how to move past just having quick opinions, how to get to real insight.
In this text, it really hammers home one point right away. You got to seek the knowledge before you form the opinion. Seems obvious, but maybe it isn't.
It really isn't, in practice sometimes.
Well, yeah. The author talks about panya. It's often translated as wisdom, but it's maybe deeper, like clear understanding that helps us and society.
Okay, so panya is the goal. And how do we get there?
Through something called yoniso manasikara. It's like wise consideration, insightful thinking. That's the pathway to wisdom, according to the text.
Insightful thinking, got it. So thinking is the key step. The text kind of puts thought right in the middle, doesn't it? Between information or knowledge on one side.
Yeah. And opinions or actual understanding on the other.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thought is the crucial link.
It makes sense. You can have loads of facts.
Right, like knowing lots of trivia.
Yeah. But if you can't think about it, connect it, use it, then what?
Then it's kind of useless knowledge, isn't it? The author points out two sides to thinking. One is thinking to actually get knowledge, to learn.
Okay, like figuring things out.
And the other is thinking to apply the knowledge you already have, critically.
So it's not enough just to have the information stuffed in your head.
Not at all. That's one pitfall. Knowledge, without the ability to think critically about it, it just sits there.
But there's another danger, right? Thinking without knowledge.
No, definitely. That's when you get what the text calls perfunctory and nonsensical opinions. Basically just spouting off based on what you like or dislike with no real basis.
We probably all see a bit of that.
Yeah. And the author lays out this path for intellectual development. Developing panya. It starts with something simple, the desire to seek knowledge.
Just wanting to know, curiosity.
Exactly. That has to come first. Then you move to actually practicing thinking, really engaging with the information.
And then eventually,
you earn the right, maybe, to express opinions. But ideally, opinions grounded in knowledge, maybe even tested or practiced somehow.
So that initial desire, that seeking of knowledge is the absolute foundation. Without it, the whole structure's shaky.
Completely. And the text warns what happens to societies where people lose that desire, that inquiry.
Yeah, little noise. Those perfunctory and nonsensical opinions taking over.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So there's this core principle for developing yourself intellectually. Expressing opinions needs to go hand in hand with seeking knowledge.
Okay, they're coupled.
And crucially, when you do have the knowledge, you then need to practice that insightful thinking. It's a cycle.
Seeking knowledge, thinking insightfully, then expressing grounded opinions.
That's the idea. And the emphasis, the text stresses, must be on seeking knowledge more than giving opinions. Get the foundation right first.
Build your opinions on the strongest possible base of knowledge you can.
Which feels incredibly relevant right now, doesn't it? With, instant reactions everywhere online.
Yeah, the temptation to just react without really knowing. The author saw this coming, it seems. People quick to voice opinions without doing the initial work.
It's not a new problem, apparently, just maybe amplified now.
Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive. Key takeaways seem to be: prioritize getting the knowledge. Don't skip that step.
Right, and actively cultivate that skill of insightful thinking. Really chewing on the information.
And make sure your opinions, when you form them, stem from real understanding, not just gut feelings or preferences.
Which leads to a final thought for you, listening. Look at the information you run into today, that article, that comment, that news piece. Ask yourself, is your first reaction based on solid knowledge?
Or is it more just, I like this or I don't like that?
Yeah. And then think, how might consciously deciding to seek out a bit more knowledge first, how might that change your perspective or deepen your understanding? Something to reflect on.